Hi friends, today we're going to talk about love being withheld from us in important relationships and what we can do about it. I'm Stacy Rocklein, and it's my mission to help people get love flowing in their lives. Get self-love flowing, love flowing in their relationships, and love flowing everywhere so that it's coming in and out all across their lives. Let's talk about important relationships. And I mean the ones that are pretty significant, like our parents, our siblings, our spouses or romantic relationships, our children, really like the very significant ones. And sometimes in those relationships, love is withheld from us, or we're just not loved as much or the way we wanted to be loved. And it just happens. Sometimes other people don't know how to love us enough, don't know how to love us the way we want to be loved, because they don't know. They haven't learned that. Sometimes people can't. They're so wrapped up in their own stuff that they're not able to connect lovingly with other people. But when it happens, regardless of what the circumstances are, it hurts. It is very, very painful. And there are different responses we can have, but I want to tell you today about the way I responded to that. Because I have had relationships in my life where I wanted love. I wanted more love than I received. It hurt, and what I did with that is I decided to build a wall, which is very common. Lots of people do it this way. So I build a wall, and I want to protect myself, and so 3 things come out of that. The first is that I convince myself that I don't need love that much. I'm more mature than that, and I'm fine without it. I can just go through this world on my own. Have relationships, sure, but when all is said and done, I don't need it. I'm good. In fact, the world is needy. All these people are needing love from me, and come on, right? I'm fine without it. And I sell myself on this. I believed this for a long time. Another thing that happens is my world reflects what I've set up. So even in relationships that are really close to me, I've picked safe people where they've got their own wall and they're gonna love up till there, and I've got mine and I'm gonna love up till here, and we're gonna love each other, but we're not gonna have a deep love connection. And in those moments when I crave one, there isn't anybody there, and I feel lonely and I feel alone. And people know me, but they don't know who I am, because I'm hiding behind that wall. And people who really want in there and want to have a loving connection with me find me absent and hard to connect with. So my world starts looking like exactly how I set it up to look. And the last thing that happens is the people who I want love from the most, they have no idea that I want to be loved more. I look like I've got it all together. She's fine. She doesn't need anything. They have no way of knowing. I have given them no indication. I haven't told them that I crave more love, because I have created this wall and this persona of somebody who's all good by herself. That's fine. And I could have spent my whole life being that person, which, then is somebody who isn't capable of loving other people as much as they need to be loved. And I'm a mother, so I would basically be passing something on to my children, that I've craved in my life. And so eventually it became not okay. Eventually I woke up. And this happens to people. You go through your life living behind your wall, and suddenly you come to a point where you're like, I changed my mind. I know I said that I was okay by myself, and I know that I said that I didn't need anybody and I didn't need love, but now I'm lonely and I want it. I want to be lovingly connected to other people. Or rather than change your mind, maybe you really just woke up to something that you wanted all along and you hadn't acknowledged. But anyway, so great, right? Now you're like, I'm different, I'm changed, I'm ready for loving connections. Okay, bring me loving connections. Show me the love. And this is all happening inside, and nobody knows. Nobody knows that you're different. Nobody knows that you want loving connections. They are accustomed to what they've seen, what you've shown them, who you are to them. And that is somebody who doesn't need it, who can be fine all by themselves, behind their fortress. So what you have to do at that point is something that requires a lot of courage, and that is to lead with love. You can't wait with love. You can't wait for love because nobody knows you're there waiting. You have to lead with love. You have to start going to those relationships where you want to have a loving connection and saying, hey, I know maybe you don't know this, but I want more. I want to be connected to you in a loving way. And it's scary, and it's vulnerable, and it's risk-taking. And guess what? They may not respond. Some of the relationships in your life may never change. People can go through their whole lives hiding behind their wall, but some of them will change. Some of those relationships will turn into deeper, lovingly connected relationships, and then new relationships that come in get to see a whole new you and experience a whole new you. And even in the ones where you led with love and you didn't get the response that you wanted, you're different. Instead of choosing to hide behind your wall and not say anything, you made a new pattern. You strengthened a new habit. You were willing to say, hey, I want this. And the more you do that, the easier it becomes to lead with love, and opens these channels between you and other people that the more you open, the more love comes at you from other places. It's here now, it's here, it's everywhere, because you're not hiding anymore behind your wall. But it's not easy. It's not easy to step out and say, hey, actually, the thing is, I really do want to be loved this way, and I want to love you this way. But for all you people out there who are hiding behind a wall, like I have been for a long time, or had been for a long time, are you willing to take a risk? Are you willing to lead with love? Are you willing to step out and test the waters and see who's going to respond and who else is looking for a loving connection with you? That is a huge challenge, but one, a powerful one, and one well worth accepting if you want to bring more love into your life and get it flowing everywhere. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your likes and your comments so much. Thank you very much. Please share if you've got someone in mind that would benefit from this message, and I'll see you next time.